Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Delighted to be on this call. This is Mihir Magudia calling today from London. Plenty to talk about, loads going on in our business. There's some cool stuff happening with gold. There's the new leaders seminar. There's stuff that's going on with LEOcrowd that David Johnston's a core part of. It's been a cracking old week. We're very, very pleased with what's been achieved. I had a fantastic time just a few days ago with our Finnish leaders who came to visit us in the Oxfordshire office, and I met some real stars there. It was a real pleasure to talk to new leaders into the business. It's always exciting to meet people who are just at the start of their Leo journey, because you get to see them before they make it. You get to see them before they achieve the big things that they're going to achieve with us. And then I always look forward to the day in a year's time when I can go up to them and say, I remember when you first started out. I remember when I first met you, and all the rest of it. We can reminisce about how much they've done. So it's a great, great privilege to meet new members when they come to visit our office. And it's one of my favorite things about what we do. But anyway, back to the webinar. Loads to get through, so I'll crack on through it. Great to see so many of you on the call. We got the gang from Germany with Armin and Nico here. We got, there's some Finns there and some Swedes with Magnus, and there's Hugh from Cote d'Ivoire. Oh, Eviliana from Slovenia. How are you today? And Jean-Michel and Jenny. I met Jenny and Magnus today. That's a true power couple of the Leo business there attending. Larissa, the Russians have turned up, and we got some Turks. We've got some. There's the Pakistani contingent all the way from Rawalpindi and Bhavalpur and Islamabad and Karachi. All the gang is there, and then our Egyptians and a few more Swedes and some UK members, and Rachel and a team from the Philippines, Robin from the Caribbean. Gosh, and it goes on and on and on. Oh, and we've even got some members from the island of Reunion down by Madagascar. Cracking. Oh, and there's some Moroccans there as well. Beautiful. So we've got a great mix of the global Leo business on the call today, and it's always wonderful to be able to speak directly to you. So what's going on with Leo Gold? Well, it's coming, and it's coming very, very soon. So we will start the pre-orders for Leo Gold in a week's time, so on the 11th of December. Now, I know lots of you are very excited about the digital market service, and that product has been absolutely flying all over the world. Rachel, I know in the Philippines, you've done incredibly well with it. To my friends in Pakistan, you've done brilliantly. Reunion this week has thoroughly enjoyed the digital market service and what it can do for their business. And the same thing in Finland and all over the world. That product's continuing. We're not stopping with that. That is still my focus and the focus of lots of you in your business. At the same time, it's great to have another option. It's great to have something alternative you can pitch, something alternative you can sell if digital currency is not working, if e-learning's not their thing, if crowdfunding or whatever. You've got the Gold project coming right now. So this is going to start on the 11th of December. You'll be able to start by buying the 12-month Gold packs, which hopefully you'll know about now. There's a bit more information about that on the slide here. It gives you some of the information of what's in there. Keep an eye out for your emails. Andy and the Gold team will be sending out a lot of information about the exact Gold packs over the course of this week. So these packs will be available in just 7 days' time, with the autosave product coming early next year. So get ready for that. It's happening. Very, very excited for our Gold plan. There was one thing I wanted to announce to you today, and that was about the company and the organization that Leo Gold Vaults is partnering with to supply the gold. However, I will not announce that today. I will save that and allow Dan to announce it next week on the official start date of the Gold packs. But let me just say that this organization, who will be partnering with Leo Gold Vaults once this project starts, is one of the most prestigious suppliers in this space, in the world, not just in Europe, not just in the Western Hemisphere, in the world. You will have heard of them. You will maybe have bought things from them yourself. I don't know. But nonetheless, it's one of the oldest, one of the most established, one of the most prestigious places in the world that we could do business with. And it's really gratifying and a huge endorsement of what Leo is doing, that they're partnering with us, they're excited about this partnership, and they're doing all they can on their side to get the deal over the line and to get it all done. So positively delighted about that. Only a few more days to go. That doesn't mean you take your foot off the pedal, but just get ready. If gold's your thing, if gold's going to help build your business, 7 more days and the packs are here. So excellent news. The Leaders Summit. Now, I talked about this in concept last week, just started to introduce it to you, started to share the idea with you. We've now got a lovely banner and a logo that will, I'm sure, shortly be appearing on your back office if it's not there already. Now, we've made the qualification for this as simple as possible. We had some feedback on the complexity of potential incentives and qualifications and things, so we decided just to simplify, simplify, simplify. If you have already qualified for Mauritius, many, many congratulations. To do that, you had to recruit a new person and to turn them into an associate by helping them build their business. Simple as can be. If you want to get to the Leaders Summit in Europe in September 2018, if you want to get there for that event, then do it again. Recruit someone new, turn them into an associate, and you're there. Could not be simpler. For those of you who missed out on Mauritius, for those of you who wish that you joined sooner, or wish that you'd recruited someone else, or wish that you could have helped someone else build your associate, well, you've had the practice now. You've had a go at it, and maybe you didn't quite get there, but now you know what you're doing. Now you know the strategy. Now you know the plan. Now you must understand what it is you have to do. It's a very, very, very simple process and a simple strategy. So bring someone new into the business between the 17th of November and the end of the qualification period. Turn them into an associate by the end of March. The end of March, that is ages. If you can't do it by then, I don't know what you're up to. Make sure you get it done and qualify and be there at the Leaders Summit in September 2018. We're not announcing the venue yet. We're still finalizing a few things, making sure we've got the perfect place. But the options that we're looking at are absolutely splendid. They are, I mean, you know, we always do incredible events. We always do incredible seminars, incredible summits, incredible annual conferences, incredible carnivals and holidays. And the Leaders Summit is no exception. It is one of the 2 events you really must be at next year. If you're at Mauritius, wonderful, congratulations. Don't miss out on the Leaders Summit. And if you miss Mauritius, or if you're going to miss Mauritius, I'm desperately sorry for you, but make sure you don't miss out on Europe, September 18 for the Leaders Summit. Now, only 300 places available, exactly the same as Mauritius. And if they run out, and rather when they run out, that's it. The incentive is over. So if all 300 places run out before the end of March, the incentive ends. If they run out in December, the incentive ends in December. So act now, don't delay, don't miss out. As you all know, Mauritius was fully qualified. There was no empty spaces left. All 300 spaces went to someone who did the work and got there. So there may well have been some people who qualified after the deadline who thought they might just get in on an extension or a buy-in or something. We didn't do that. We couldn't do that. We'd run out of space. If that was you, don't make the same mistake for September next year. Get there and get there quickly. And I can't wait to see you all there if I don't see you before. So jolly good on that. Digital market service. As I say, very exciting product. I know lots of you are building great teams with it. I know in Pakistan in particular this week, it has absolutely flown. And we're delighted with what our business out there is doing. I know the Finns, who I spoke to a few days ago, were very, very excited. They came to visit our office with their upline, Magnus, and you could sense the joy and anticipation on their faces. They have been selling this product, they are building their teams with this product, and they think it is fantastic. Similarly, in Reunion, they've been doing great things, and I've mentioned it all over the world, people building up their businesses using this product. Because when you look at it, this is one of the strongest products out there on the market. This is one of the products that has superb potential rewards. It has no fees or hassle. It's as easy as can be, and it's just for Leo members. It's a clever little product. It's working, and we've got videos on the back office. If there's anything you don't understand about it, go to your back office page, go to the products page. There's videos, there's FAQs, there's terms and conditions. It explains every single question that you want. I've had a lot of emails from people, well, I've had a few emails rather from people asking some questions about it. And of course, I'm always happy to answer, happy to help. But so many of these questions, you could just watch the video in your own language. And it's much easier, much quicker. And it's the best tool to use to understand the product and to sell the product. And sorry, just going back one. And looking at it, looking at some of the coins that we're mining, look at the way some of the power's going, things are looking very, very good. The first month for the early adopters, it will be February on that. And I'm fairly confident if things keep going the way they're going, or even if they just stay still as they are, February should be a very, very good month for the people who have taken up the digital market service. And who knows, March may be even better for the people who are just joining the party now. So I will never make any promises. I will never make any guarantees, but I will say that we're confident of what we can achieve and we're very happy with what we think we can do on this. So again, a fantastic product. Use it to build people. Use it for people who are just reading about Bitcoin. They're reading about digital currency. It's all over the national media. This is the right product at the right time. And it's at the right price as well. So what else do you need to build your business? What other reasons are getting in your way? Don't let them stop you. And I will say, there's a few extra cool things about this product that people have sort of worked out and come across. People say to me, well, what if Bitcoin and Ethereum crashes tomorrow? Doesn't the product die then? Doesn't it end? Well, no, actually, because the product pays out on a monthly basis. If you get your reward in Bitcoin in March and Bitcoin goes up in March, then at the end of March, what you got at the start of the month is worth a lot more. If Bitcoin goes down in March, then what you got at the start of the month is worth less. That's true. But for the rest of the year, you're still protected, because at the end of March, at the start of April, you'll get a lot more Bitcoin for your reward, because you'll still get that £100 to £300 that we estimate you can achieve. If it keeps on going down at April, you'll get even more Bitcoin. So as the price swings and goes back up, you'll find, well, actually, this is an incredibly lucrative, incredibly sound product to buy, because it protects you from price fluctuations over the year, minimizing your exposure to just 1 month at a time, and it gives you a potentially good reward even if things stay exactly the way they are. So very pleased with that. It's a great little product. Hopefully all of you understand it now. If you don't, we'll keep on talking about it, we'll keep on explaining it, and you must watch those videos, you must read those FAQs. There's been some great developments at LEOcrowd recently. I can't see if David's on the call today, but David Johnston and his team have been all over the place, promoting LEOcrowd, speaking at big events, talking to partners, developing new relationships. And it's really impressive to see who they're meeting, who they're talking to, the sort of connections they're making, and some of the cracking new projects that are popping up on their platform. And so there's a great little picture here that David took. He was at the business show, which I think was somewhere in Eastern Europe. No, it was at no, sorry, this was the London event. The last one they went to was in Lithuania. My mistake. This was an event in London, and it was called the Business Show. And the LEOcrowd people had a stand, and they were talking to people and sharing ideas. And they came across a stand selling a particular magazine, and this magazine happened to be making money. And the magazine that they were on display, the magazine they were promoting, was the one with Dan Anderson's face on the front cover. So there's David at a completely independent stand of us, nothing to do with our business. And what have they chosen to sell? What have they chosen to promote on their stand? The Making Money edition with Dan Anderson on the cover. So there's David with a quick picture with all of the magazines, lots and lots of faces of Dan Anderson everywhere, which is lots of fun to see. The other very, very good thing that LEOcrowd is doing is they're branching out into other sectors as well. So they've got a cracking crowdfunding platform that's funding businesses and funding projects and taking money and helping entrepreneurs launch their crowdfunding model. They're now branching out into education. They're now branching out to create a website called Masterclass Crowdfunding. Now, what this website is an online education portal for people who want to develop a crowdfunding campaign, people who want to build their businesses using the power of crowdfunding, this is for them. And LEOcrowd is able to do that because it's been a little while since we launched LEOcrowd, and they're developing that expertise, they're developing that reputation, they're developing excitement in the industry for their platform. So much excitement and so much credibility that they can now start to teach other people about how to do it successfully. They can teach other people about what to do with crowdfunding models, and they can teach other people how to make it in this space. So they'll be launching their masterclass crowdfunding website on the 5th of December in London. If any of the UK team on the call want to pop along to that, very, very welcome. It's in Eventbrite. Just drop an email to Leo and we'll connect you with it. Dan Anderson will be speaking at it as a leading local entrepreneur. There'll be people from the new website, people from LEOcrowd, and other entrepreneurs and business leaders. So it's great that this small, new, exciting little platform is not just doing what it's doing, it's also teaching other people how to be successful in this space. So very, very pleased with that. And many, many congratulations to David and the team who've taken this idea and have really run with it to develop a fantastic global platform. Oh, some very, very good news. I know some of you will have seen it on Facebook already. It's been shared a little bit, but the DSA in Ireland, which is a small island, well, part of a small island right next door to the United Kingdom, has kindly admitted Leo as a full member of the Direct Selling Association there. So it's always, always delightful to get invited and accepted into new direct selling associations. A core part of Leo's business is our transparency, our openness, our credibility, and the DSAs we work with are absolutely part of that. We have excellent relationships with the DSA in the UK, and we're developing new ones with the Irish, and we've got good relations in with the Pakistani DSA and the one in the UAE as well. And it's important to us to maintain those. Some DSAs are really helpful for us. They're really passionate about our business. They get what we do. And so those are the ones that we are delighted to be working with. And so we are absolutely, well, we're very, very pleased to have been accepted and invited into the DSA in Ireland. It's a real mark of what we're doing. It's a real sign of the way in which that Leo does business. So well done to our compliance team there. Well done to all of you as well for being part of this business that helped us secure that membership. Good news coming out of Turkey as well. We've opened a new office there, which is in Istanbul, and it's right in the heart of Istanbul, a fantastic location. I've not visited it myself, but I've seen where it is on the map. I've seen where it is in relation to other places, and everything I hear about it is all positive. Turkey's one of our newer markets. We've sort of been flirting with it in and out of there for a few years. But I think the team we've got there now is really pushing forward with it. So best of luck to them. Their office will help them. It's all about doing business locally, credibly, transparently. And so that office should help build that market. So if you have people in Turkey, if you have friends and relatives and contacts there, let them know. Leo's in Turkey too. Leo's got all the registrations it needs. Leo's doing business there every single week, every single day, so they can do it too. So link them up with our market there. And we have a cracking team led by Melek, who's our manager for the area there. And she will always support, always help, and always help people in Turkey who want to build their business. Many, many more congratulations to our Pakistani friends who had an amazing event in Karachi, I think a weekend or two ago. The Entrepreneurial Mindset, it was called. And I don't know how many people there were there, but the pictures look very impressive indeed. It was a 3-day event. And you see the Pakistani there, a real focused team, dressed to impress, dressed to learn, dressed to build an incredible business. And I'm always delighted to see what they're achieving every single day, what they're achieving in their markets. So many congratulations, Pakistan, for such a superb event. But as I was saying at the start of the call, there's no limit to the country that you can build in. There's no country that you can't build in with Leo. So on the 20th of January, Dan Anderson and the esteemed Andy Hansen will be in Cameroon, to help support our market there, to build our French language business in that country, to help grow their business. We've got a great West African business in Morocco, in Cote d'Ivoire, in Ivory Coast, and this is about expanding that and growing that market. So if you have people in Cameroon, do get them down there. Have them meet Dan. Have them meet Andy. It will be a real boost for their business. It might be their first experience of Leo. What an incredible first experience to have a Discover Leo and a live seminar from the president of the company, along with Andy Hansen. So if you know people in that market or nearby that market, make sure you get them there. The next, oh God, I mean, there's just so many exciting announcements on this call. It feels like I'm going to give you fatigue. You can get tired of excitement. But no, the executive trip in February 2018. You've only got a few more weeks to qualify. If you're not an executive yet, go executive by the end of this month and get yourself, not to Dubai, get yourself to Marrakesh in Morocco. We've been to Dubai again and again and again and again, and we felt that it was time for a bit of a change. It was time to maintain the desert feel, the warmth of the country, the excitement of somewhere mysterious and different, with a different culture to many of our members. But we also thought, let's go somewhere a bit different. Let's change it. Let's change a little bit. We'll keep the dune bashing with the buggies. We'll keep the camels. We'll keep the big markets and the shopping and things. And we'll keep the lifestyle. But let's do it in Morocco this time. Let's do it in Marrakesh. For those of you who've not yet been to Marrakesh and Morocco, let me tell you, it is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It's got history that you would not believe. It's got architecture and buildings and mosaics and just some of the most beautifully constructed buildings, while some of the most fascinating aspects of history that is just a delight to visit. Now, some of you, who I can see on this call, will have been to the, I think we called it the leadership event in Marrakesh earlier this year. And so you'll experience the city, you'll experience the venue, you'll experience where we took you. It's a place like that. It's that sort of experience. So use that experience that you've got to build your teams. Use that experience that you've got to get any close to executives excited about it and get them over the line. If you've never been on one of our executive trips before, don't miss out. Make sure you get there. It's definitely worth attending. The training you get there, the information you get there makes it very worthwhile. Our last executive trip, which was in Dubai in October, the information that our members got there was incredibly exciting. They were the first members in the world to hear the details about the digital market service and the new package there. They were the first members in the world to hear about the Leo Gold Packs and the autosave. They were the first members in the world to hear about the Day 7 project as well. So it is worth getting to these things. It's worth getting that head start. It's worth being there and making yourself an executive so that you can attend those events. And if you're a bigger leader, if you're a director, if you're a senior executive, if you're a marketing or a national director, and you've got a team of people going, you can buy in. You can go again. You can go on this executive trip too, and you can support your teams. You can help your teams learn what they need to learn. You can meet up with your teams. You can plan your strategies for the next phase of their and your Leo business. So you got till the end of this month. Do it. It's worth doing, and I can't wait to see so many of you there. Now, Mauritius. Obviously, the qualification period is over for Mauritius now, and if you have qualified already, many congratulations. I can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a holiday, a carnival, a trip of a lifetime. It really is paradise on earth down there in that small island off the coast of Madagascar. It's absolutely incredible. If you've not been before, you are in for an absolute treat. Now, if you have qualified, you've done the hard work. You've recruited a new person. You've turned them into an associate. Congratulations. Now, you need to do the administration of it. You need to download your ticket. You need to book your flight. You need to buy in for any people you're bringing. Don't lose the trip because you didn't download the ticket. That would be a farcical reason not to turn up in Mauritius. So get onto your back office, download your tickets, sort out your buy-ins, and make sure you're there with the people you want there. Now, I know lots of members of our corporate team and lots of our members are buying in for their families, for their partners, for their husbands, for their wives, and they're making this really a family carnival on the paradise island of Mauritius. And that's an incredible, incredible thing to do. As well as bringing your family, alternatively, you could share your room with someone else. I don't mean someone else's family, of course. I mean, you could reward one of your members, someone in your team, and buy in for them. Share your room with them if you want to as well. The options are yours. It's a family trip, but if you want to buy in for one of your members, you want to reward them, someone who perhaps didn't quite qualify, who you want to reward, a new member who you want to secure in Leo, a big leader who you've just brought in, who knows? You can buy in for them as well, and they can share your room and also experience the wonders of our carnival in Mauritius. And once you've done all that, once you've downloaded your tickets and everything else, make sure you book your flights. Prices are going up every single day. Book your flight as soon as possible. It's worth it. It'll just cost you more if you don't. So get on there, find the flight you want, and book it. And I can't wait to see you all there. So, loads going on in our business, loads going on in your business this week, and we're very, very pleased with what we've managed to achieve in such a short amount of time. As I said at the start, gold is coming. Get ready, get your teams excited, understand the product, understand the packs. In the meantime and beyond, get on board with the digital market service. I know so many of you are already. Keep that momentum going. Push, push, push. I cannot emphasize enough what a superb product that is, why your teams will benefit from that, how you can build an incredible global business using it. So digital market service, we're all about that right now, and then leading straight into gold from next Monday. I've talked about Mauritius, you know what to do. Hopefully you're excited about the Leaders Summit as well. You're going to do what you need to do to get there. Don't miss these incentives. Don't miss these trips. They are not only just holidays. They're not only just wonderful, wonderful lifestyle experiences. They also give you incredible training and incredible information and the opportunity to understand how to take your business to the next level, the opportunity to understand what other people are doing all over the world, and the opportunity to really get the experience and the knowledge that you that would really help you push yourself on and on and on. Cameroon in a little over a month. Get anyone you know there. It's always worth it to have them meet the president, have them meet Andy, and understand the business and understand what we're doing. So, I mean, you know what you need to do. It's a Monday afternoon, a Monday evening, a Monday morning, wherever you are in the world. You've got a whole week ahead of you. There's a business here that's desperate and waiting for you to take that opportunity. You've got the opportunity right in front of you. Your teams have got the opportunity right in front of you. You can build anywhere in the world. You've got the products to do it. You've got the incentives and the travel and the trips to move now and act now and make it happen. So there really is nothing to wait for. There really is no reason to slow down, no reason to take your foot off the pedal. And I cannot wait to see what you all achieve this week. So thank you very, very much for your time. I hope that was helpful. Next week, Dan's back in the country, and he'll have the very exciting announcement about our Leo Gold partnership. He'll be telling you a lot more about that. That'll be the first day of the packs, of course. And so there'll be loads to talk about, loads of questions, I'm sure. Watch your email this week. Oh, you're welcome, Stefan. That's a nice message. There's loads of information that'll be coming to you from email this week. I know Andy and the Gold team will be emailing you out more about the packs, more about what's coming on Monday, when you can expect the autosave product to start, and all the rest of it. And keep building, keep working. This is Leo's year. You've got the right products at the right time, at the right price. There's no reason to delay. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon.